So we are the red team and we were assigned Brazil for our project and we chose UN Sustainability Goal number 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions. My name is Allie Sands. I'm a marketing major and I chose these pictures for our website because it fit the color palette of Brazil and just kind of fit into the overall aesthetic I thought we were going for.
My name is Amanda Burrow. I'm a digital marketing major as well. I loved all of these pictures just because it showed like the natural beauty of Brazil and it showed a little bit of what's going on in Brazil right now.
Hello, my name is Sam Rogers. I am a information technology major, and the pictures I chose relate to Brazil. Just I picked things that came to the top of my mind when I thought of Brazil, like the Rio statue, and then there's some police photos because that relates to our sustainability goal.
So some of the design principles that we used was innovative. We wanted to make our website innovative and uh, on our first page, we were talking about the introduction of our website, and then on the other pages, we dived a little bit deeper into the crime and racism that's going on in Brazil. Our website is useful because it has good information on crime rates and identifies social issues that are going on in Brazil. It's useful to write papers, do research a little bit before if you want to research about Brazil before a trip or just any kind of research that you're conducting. It's aesthetic, just we have a nice color palette. It's very easy to look at. Uh, it's also intuitive and it doesn't leave any questions open. Um, it's also obstructive. It's very straightforward and has labels on it. It's also honest. We're not trying to clickbait anybody. We don't have any ads on there. It's evergreen because we stay relevant and we include current statistics. It's very detailed. We have a lot of information on there. And it's efficient because we can move across all the different platforms and it works between all of the online platforms. It's a very simple layout and it has a lot of information on
Uh, the design function elements, we wanted to make the content easy to read, and we wanted the viewer's eyes to flow naturally through the website. We wanted to keep it relatively simple so it doesn't look like unprofessional and like overwhelming. And our color palette was warm, so we wanted to keep the colors relating to that. And then we included a graph and we wanted to separate that from the text to kind of draw attention to it, to make it impact the viewer a little bit more. And we wanted our page to be unique and showcase who we are as creators.
So the design patterns that we chose from a few different websites that we looked at, we took the nav bar that changed in size with the mobile view. Um, we also included graphs, cool fonts, and other navigational elements. We decided to use a big picture opener to draw attention to our page, and we also implemented an easy way to use our nav bar to navigate in a very straightforward way. And then Okay, and we also included graphs in our page because we pulled that from other websites as well.
You want to go into the website or?
No,
No?
yeah.
Okay.
These are just the pictures of a few of the elements that we decided to use and some of the websites we got them from.
And this was the color palette that we chose and the font styles that we also chose.
This is just a few pictures of how we wanted our website to look. It was just kind of like our first,
A rough draft.
yeah.
And that was in tablet view and then in phone view.
The sustainability goal, promote peaceful and inclusive societies, justice, and effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. Uh, it recognizes that violence, corruption, injustice, and weak institutions are major barriers to this sustainability goal.
Right, so the women that in Brazil, despite the progress, there's still a lot of violence towards women. Brazil has one of the highest female suicides in Latin America. So it's obviously a big problem that's going on in Brazil. Sexual harassment is also very common in public spaces and in workspaces. And
Racism is also a really big thing in Brazil. Black and mixed races are far more likely to live in poverty than white Brazilians. They're underrepresented in universities, and although affirmative action policies like racial quotas in public universities have improved cases in recent years, there's still just a lot of racism happening and police brutality towards Black Brazilians.
The solution would be to have internal investigations conducted by other outside entities that have no relation to the police department, because if the police department were to investigate themselves, like of course they wouldn't find any wrongdoing on their behalf to cover their tracks. Also, it would be imperative to incorporate people from the communities that are being harassed by the police, have them have a voice within inside the police departments.
so our website.
So this is the homepage. The first thing we wanted was to have a picture of the Rio statue. Crime and youth sustainability in Brazil, police brutality. We wanted to have the pictures and the information like separately. And then here's a graph on the homepage to kind of draw people's attention to like the actual injustices and stuff. And then this goes in more specifically to the relating to the police. Here we have photos, we have a warm background, more information. Here we have a tab on people of color. Again, separated photos and then the information to the side. We have a page regarding women with a big photo, more information. And here's the solution that I talked about previously. Oops. And then we have reference links. Here we have a travel advisory, specifically relating to the prototype of James, who was the traveler. I just thought that would be interesting information to link. And then the last page about the creators. We just wanted to put like a personal touch, bring like some humanity into it. You have like a face to the name, I guess. And then here's our mobile view. Same thing, the nav bar goes into a hamburger bar. I think that looks nice. Color. So yeah, that's our website.